Hello there, Sir from 17 once again. This is a Balls Deep of Owlboy. This is a game that is available on PC. I don't know if it's going to be on the consoles, I haven't checked. All I know is that it's awesome and I want to share it with you kind folk who are here to listen. So let's jump in. So, I'm middling through the game. I'm at the floating continent, as it says just there. And all this is going to be is me giving you an impression of what the game is and imploring you to go out and try it and see if it's for you. Because recently there have been a couple of games that have got very specific audiences in mind, and for the most, they've been tricky to enjoy. Owlboy is not. Owlboy, real simple. This is an adventure game. It has platforming in it. It has shmup elements in it, where you fly around and you do this. It also has Metroidvania-esque moments to it, if you want to call it that. It has a ton of love administered to it, and a ton of charm. A great soundtrack, you name it. It has almost everything that makes a game fun, in my opinion. We play as the titular Owlboy. As you can see, I'm flying around. I am an owl. I can spin, which will reflect certain properties. I can do a quick dash, which will make me move quicker. I can, of course, move on the ground, do some jumps and things. And then I have my companions, who, this is the pirate, I forget his name. He's got a fire shotgun that does massive damage, but it has a slow cooldown to use it again. You can use it as a torch as well to burn things. You can then swap to wannabe Mario guy, who is your standard shot, and he's the guy who's going to help you do a lot of the combat in the game. And you'll notice I am carrying him. I can drop him. I forget the command to drop. But there are ways to drop your partners and do certain things. And you're going to be adventuring through this world doing various things. And we're in the middle of what looks like a dungeon right now, so I'm assuming we're going to be doing various things once again. So let's activate this switch. Oh my, I recognize this language. It's written by an ancient owl. Let me read it for you. Clearing out this continent has taken a while, but we can finally begin our work. I hope there's no spoilers in this part of the game, that would suck. The work from the abandoned temple has paid off, and we have been able to make the local wildlife part of the theorem solver. We'll augment them and make them excavate with the automatons. I estimate that within a few decades of excavation, we can begin construction. Cryptic plot exposition. But if you look at the game is wonderful to look at. Oh, that is a bad thing. So this is a standard example of a dungeon and of what you're going to be facing. There are both puzzles, platforming woes, and adversaries to take on, which you can do with your various companions, which... Can he hit? Oh, he can shoot past that, okay. So if we turn to this guy, you'll notice there's this rock, which I can destroy. Can we spin these projectiles? We can get rid of them by doing the spin, which is a cool technique. But shooting is, of course, the order of the day here. So return fire on this dude. Does he not die? Do we know? Let's put this on him. Well, I die because I'm low at life, but the shotgun definitely worked. So there's the wonderful animation of Owlboy getting romped, and then we're thrown back in on the checkpoint, which, as you can see, is not too bad at all. So, good checkpoints, interesting gameplay, beautiful art style. There it was. Get rid of some of these if we can. Oh, we got to shoot them, okay. I'm not too sure what shooting the rocks do. Sometimes it will unlock certain things. The reason we did this, if you're wondering, is so that we can go through these rings. These rings give you currency. I haven't been using the currency very well to be able to signify exactly why currency is a big thing. I'm not entirely sure what these enemies are. But the shotgun makes quick work of them. If you look in the top left, you'll see the cooldown bar. When that gets to the top, I can use the shot again, which I'll do here. But I'm controlling this like you would a shooting game. A good old-fashioned Gradius, or whatever you want to call it. But there is also elements of speed boosts and navigation as we move through this, Castlevania-esque dungeon. And we've come up against another one of these fellas, who seems to fire a little bit quicker than his friend did. We get rid of him that way. We drop him. Is that dangerous? I can't tell the... Oh, there's land here. Interesting. And the wall makes that... Does that... It doesn't stop it, does it? So I have to do the spin. Do the spin to... And then once he's... Oh, that's going to hit me. Damn. You'll notice the damage is appropriate as well. It's what it should be. And then we hit that into his buddy, and he bounces away, and there's a little bit of a puzzle built into the combat there, but there's a decent level of challenge in this game, which I enjoy, because death is not the biggest punishment, but you should be punished in games, and then every so often you've got this, which is probably an homage to the Mario Brothers, where you did this, where you can pick stuff out of the ground, and then when you grab it, you can press X, I think it is, or A. Is it right trigger? It's right trigger. Right trigger will eat it. I'm playing on a gamepad, if you're wondering. You can play this mouse and keyboard, it's up to you. But there's just a lot of great animation work. Just a lot of charm to a game such as this. Like, what does this dude do? I can't remember. He does fire breathing. And I reckon his weakness is probably when he opens his mouth, maybe, or his back end. I would guess his back. And yeah, it's his back, because you'll notice he's turning when I'm moving with him, but lots of great animation work, lots of great pixel art. If you're a fan of this aesthetic, it's probably one of the best I've seen in a while. A lot of charm, just a lot of beauty, and the game is fun, you know, that's such an important thing at this moment for me, because I've been playing a lot of games that I haven't been enjoying, guys, and it's not because they're traditionally bad games, some of them are, but some of them are just games that should have existed at different times. And I think, oh wow, I did not know that that was a thing, so you need to be careful, because the rocks can fall and do considerable damage to your character. There is a handy little soft lock that the gun has. You'll notice it kind of stays on track while I do things, which is helpful. I reckon if I shot the top one, it could have perhaps dropped on the lizard, maybe. Let's... Damn. That's not what I thought was going to happen then. Oh, I need to spin to get the fire off. Anyway, we don't have to mess with the fire breathers because they don't have good range, so we can just keep moving forward. Then there's another one of these, which will do that too. Get rid of him. Shoot some of the rocks. But the thing that really resonated with this game was that it reminded me a lot of like Link to the Past in a strange way. And I know a lot of people will be like, how dare you say that name with this game? Like, it was just the kind of unassuming beginning that led to something quite interesting. And there's just so much goddamn charm. Like, it's a word I find myself using a lot recently. You know, I've started playing this for a quick look. I want to keep playing this now afterwards, and that's something that doesn't usually happen. And if that doesn't convey that there's something here that you might like, I mean, of course, if you're not into shmuppy adventure, like dungeon-esque, there is some RPG qualities, but I wouldn't call it an RPG, even though everything nowadays, like, pick up a piece of fruit and it's an RPG nowadays. It's got a camera in it telling your kids to give dick pics and stuff. Here we go. So you put that bad boy out. Good music as well, the music is great. You might not have... Look at them, they follow me perfectly. Interesting. And if you line them up, you can get all three. See what I mean, though? There's these interesting moments of design with enemies that you can knock projectiles back, and they knock them back at you, so you can have those Ganondorf fights with them. That enemy just then, a creature that moves in such a sequence that you can line them up and take out all of them with one precise shot. There's a lot of really nice eyes for mechanics here that you wouldn't think the game would have because of what it looks like. And it's one of those things where we shouldn't judge by what something looks like, but we often do. Oh my, I recognise this language. Is it from the ancient owls by any chance? Let me read it for you. There has been some infighting, and some of the main architects have left the project. They have been banished from the continent, and work continues. The light cradle is operational, and we have all the power that we need. Construction of the hex machine itself has been delayed due to the immense complexity of the structure. I hope I will see construction beginning my lifetime. More cryptic plot. But watch this for a mechanic. You notice that there is a screw-shaped eagle thing in front of me here. So I jump onto this and you're thinking, well, it's not going down, what's it doing? But if you remember, we have a spin move. And when you spin, it makes the screw turn. It's little simplest of things that make traversing the world of Owlboy really special to me. This is not a massive mechanic or a game-changing piece of game design, but it's better than just having something I stand on that takes me down. I'm involved, it's cool. I tip my hat to this game, I really, really do enjoy it. And there it's giving us a little bit of an idea of what we're working towards. Signposting that we've done the puzzle on that side, it's opened up the two new areas, we can do the puzzle on the other side. So let's push on, shall we? There's some more life if you want to grab it. You can actually take your life into double what it is. But I'm not too focused on that. And this is where it showed us where we did the good thing. So now we've turned this on, we need to turn this on. And, should we go this way first? Let's check what's down here. And normally I would be boosting like this. If you've ever seen me live stream this game, I boost a lot. But I'm going to take this kind of slow, just for the sake of being able to share some of my thoughts with you about this title. Because I think it's worth every penny. Oh, is this a boss fight? This looks like a boss fight. Teleport. Teleport where? Is this going to take me out of the dungeon? But look at the animation, the idle animation on the Owlboy as he just sways up and down. Everything about it, I'm not a big pixel guy. There's only one other game that's captured my heart quite like this with its visuals, and that was Fez. Because I think Fez is breathtakingly beautiful. But for the most, I have a lot of trouble with pixel art unless it's a certain style where the focus is on the detail rather than on the age of which this artwork was king. So there's games that I've not played because I'm stupid, because I don't like how they look. Things like Shovel Knight, which I think looks amazing as a game, but visually, I don't like the style of it. Whereas if it looked like this pixel art, I'd be all over it because I think this looks wonderful. But that's 100% me. Like, look at how beautiful this game is, guys. Look at the detail on the moving icons here. You have the leaves moving on the trees. You have the background moving, parallaxing with the foreground. You have all these different details that you would never have really been able to see this kind of attention when these graphics were king because it was so expensive to do. But now that it's slightly easier, because we have better technology, let's face it, this is not as intensive as it was. It still takes a long time and a lot of man hours, which is why this game was apparently, isn't it, like 10 years to make this game? But this looks like a game that took 10 years to make. Final Fantasy 15, The Last Guardian. Like, and don't get me wrong, those two games have got qualities, but you wouldn't look at them and think that there's 10 years gone into that game because they had difficult dev cycles, didn't they? This one might have had a difficult dev cycle, but you would never think it because everything in this game feels great. It looks great. It looks the part of a game that's had a lot of love poured into it. Nice little... Oh, loading screen. I don't usually see too much loading in this one. Have I been here before? This looks like somewhere I've already been. It's been a while since I've played, guys, so I do apologise if I... Yeah, this looks like a dungeon I did last time I was on stream. Yeah, it is that. So this is wrong, basically. How did we even get here? Down here, wasn't it? That's a difficult transition to see that, don't you think? I think that could have been perhaps signposted a little better. So this is the teleporter. Does a little teleport animation when we come in here. That's wonderful. Can we move to the side, Owlboy? We can, sir. This way. So, we'll go up. If you remember, there was two choices. Well, there was three choices, technically. There was the right there, and there's the left here. So, let's go left. And that brings us to some... Interesting. There is some kind of trap here. I'm glad I didn't run into that. Then we have a vignette of a monkey. He's new. I can't move. Don't get me, monkey. Whoa, he just tried to jump at me. And went into the lava. Can I shoot these guys? I can. Tough as nails, though. Look at the animations on them, though, and how they die. Everything here is just... It's like this game was designed for my childhood, or my idea of, you know, my rose-tinted Halcyon lenses. Denied! The shotgun is so powerful. Go through the rings. A couple more of the monkeys. There he goes. But the thing that I appreciate most about this game is not that it's a really decent, like, dungeon, world, RPG elements, Metroidvania, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it just a fun adventure game, even though a lot of people think point and click when they think adventure games. I think platforming and action because I'm kind of, you know, not a point and clicker, I guess. But the thing I appreciate is everything about it has such a wonderful look that it looks inviting or threatening or whatever it's meant to be. It looks the part, and it gives it this sense of fun. And everything is satisfying. The sound design, the art design. It's... Can we come with the monkeys? Whoa! They dropped into the lava. Get them. And additionally, when do you play games where they have shmup elements? And it might just be a twin-stick shooter element of me twirling the right analog stick to shoot in directions, but I love those kind of games. I love Geometry Wars. You know, I was a big Smash TV fan back in the day. How do I drop him now? Is it left trigger? I think it's left trigger. Does that open up the chest? Can't remember how you... Oh, yes, it does. And that's coins, and you get the money. As you can see, my wallet is 1,400 strong, but I don't know what to do with the money. I'm by no means a pro Owlboy player. I played it for about 3 or 4 hours, absolutely loved it, and then something came out that I had to cover for YouTube, and unfortunately I didn't get back to it. But today I got a pocket of time, and I said, let's do a Balls Deep. Let's do it to a game that deserves it, and this, my friends, is a game that deserves your attention if you've never seen it. And obviously this might not be for you, but it's going to be for somebody, and if I can show you this, and you go, wow, this looks kind of cool, then that's my job done for today. And I'm not being paid to say any of this, I just believe in video games, and I believe the good ones should get attention, and I believe the shit ones shouldn't get 8 out of 10. So we've got another switch over here, and we've got more monkeys. But I've got a pretty good trigger finger, so we can put them down quickly with some top-tier shootery, and then we can come and press this. This is going to give us another piece of the plot. The hex machine is beginning to take shape. I'm not sure anyone fully understands the design anymore, but the initial tests have been successful. The light cradle is over capacity, and we are drawing power from the continent itself. This might be way too much plot, guys, going on right now, so if you are interested in playing, just kind of be careful here, because I don't want to be ruining some of the biggest plot points here. I will probably edit the video if it happens, and you'll never have seen that it happened, so you should be fine, but even so, this is deep shit right now. We will fire up the hex machine within a few years when the relics are charged. I wish my father could have been here to see this. Okay. Look at that pirate though, how cool does he look? It gives me such a Mega Man vibe. Mega Man Legends vibe, because I'm the runt of the family when it comes to my Mega Man tastes. There's another monkey. Does he scroll with me? He does. Wow, he got some cheap damage, you dirty bitch. That's all good though, because there's a thing to eat, so we'll eat this. You can also throw these if you want to, you don't have to just eat them. They can be used as weapons too. And we have a screw. Is there anything in the bushes? Monkeys. Monkeys everywhere, dude. There you go, friend. And it runs at 60 frames per second on my computer, if you're wondering. This is being played on my PC. I don't have any performance problems with the game, thankfully, you know, and I don't have the strongest machine, so hopefully that won't be an issue for anybody who's looking into picking it up. It seems quite well optimized. Interesting. You can throw the screw. Why do I want a screw? Oh god, more monkeys. I should probably pop this just here and go deal with said monkeys. A lot of monkeys. This is cool, jumping between the cables. I love how they've got those little bangles as well. They've got those Walnier bangles, blinging it up, Dark Souls style. Anything else up here? No, that's the end of that, it seems. We've got some leaves this way. Let's get them out with a shotgun. Oh, hook, line, and sinker. You see the damage that did? So there is a measure of, I should pay attention here or I'm going to die, which I appreciate, because you don't have to punish players massively, but make them have a risk. Like, the one thing that I really don't like about The Last Guardian is there's no way to fail in that game, really. So there's never any risk. Even if something really epic is happening, you never feel like it's happening, because the game just, it doesn't have it. It has a lot of other things that I think are wonderful and are worthy of praise, but that's one of those things that I'm going to get fucked again. Yeah, I should probably shotgun those guys instead of messing around. I don't know what these do. Maybe I have to do all of them before it gives me the reward? Yeah, there it was. Need to be careful too. I'm pressing the wrong button to dash, if you're wondering. So let's grab this to get some quick life, and let's come back through here with the screw, hopefully a mobile target so we're not getting shit, stuff like that. There you go, friend. The dude is so powerful. Right, let's go this way. We got more exposition. And a screw on top of a screw. It's screwception. Crazy. I didn't mean for this to be where I was, by the way, guys, for this quick look. It's just, unfortunately, this is where I am. I would have liked to show you a bit of the overworld and talking to people in the towns, and just a little bit of the difference of the music and things. But this is still going to give you an idea of what you're going to spend a lot of time doing in this game, because there are dungeons just like there are in Zelda, and things of that ilk. It's a disaster! Said repeatedly. Ellipses. It goes on like that for a while. It's also got a really nice sense of humour, this game, if you'd not noticed. You'll see much more of that when you play, of course. We need to be careful. Shit, what? Oh, I'm stood on the wrong bit. Okay. Depending on what part you stand on, depends on which part you screw. Get it? A girl told me that once. Whew! Very close to touching my ears, that one. So we've got another screw here. Is that going to touch me? Nah. We're good. Does that raise it up? Oh no, this is going to do the vignette again, isn't it? Showing the two of the symbols glowing. And whatever the deity is between them. That statue with the crazy looking thing. There's the "you did it correctly" lilt, which every good video game needs. And it lowers the lava, okay. Lowers the lava. Is there a point to me having the screw, I wonder? You would think there would be, right? I would think there would be. Surely there's a reason. Is it just to chuck it at this? Oh wow, what the hell's going on there? Oh, it's some kind of behind the world section. And I've lost my screw. Oh, this must be what it's for. Look, there's 2 holes for screws. We need them. Where's the screw I left? Oi! It's not a prison guard. It's just an item. I'm not being offensive. We dunk this in here, do we? The movement is tricky to do very precise motions, but I think that's just the interpolation. There we go. Look how cool that mechanic is, dude. It's so simple, but my goodness do I appreciate it. I really like this game, if you haven't noticed. It's just cool. God, games can be good, guys. They don't have to destroy your dreams. Here we go. Just step on this bit. That opens the door. So you had to bring the screw. If you didn't bring the screw, you were screwed. Makes sense. How curious. These displays are showing some schematics, along with a log. It says, "The hex is complete. The world is destroyed. Looping." Probably just blew your mind just then. That's a massive plot twist, apparently. The world is destroyed. What does that mean? The hex is complete. The world is destroyed. Looping. This is probably super important. Well, the world is definitely still out there. I wonder what the owls were doing in here. It sounds like the work of madness. I don't want to stay in this place any longer than we have to. Let's just get the relic before Dirk does it. Get out of here. Yeah, I agree with that, pirate man. I think he's called Alphonse. It's the perfect name. That looks like something worth shooting. Maybe not. Can I pick this up? I can. Interesting. Something to eat, at least. Ooh, we got a boss. Look at that dude. Like Donkey Kong guy. This could be cool, and a great way to end this video. He's all pissed off because he hit me in the face. I'm going to get blamed. Here we go. Boss time. Shit, wrong gun. That's not what I wanted. It's not what I needed. But it's what we got, so we deal with it. Okay. Where's the other one going to come from? So I'm going to pop this on just for that. And I'm going to kill that guy quick as I can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pop the shotgun back on for the next wave. So bosses are kind of similar to this. There'll be a sequence of things like this, and then the boss will turn up and do something. It's not always like this, I tell a lie. Some of them have just been straight up boss encounters with boss-specific things. But you do a lot of moments where they have you taking on whatever was new in the dungeon quite frequently. Whoa, 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 what was that? Did I drop him in the lava? I kind of lost where I was on the screen then, boys. If you wait here, you can probably get tons of them off the spawn. That's probably a way better strat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I supposed to be doing something, I wonder? What if I'm doing this wrong? Oh, I just got hit. Shit. Whoa, he's bumming me. He's grabbing me. No, that's it. It was just a gauntlet. Okay. That was unfortunate. I thought we were going to interact with him. But he's just an armchair general, isn't he? And he's all cowardly now. Look at him. So that was quite a disappointing encounter, but maybe it will get better. There have been way better fights than that, guys. Don't worry about it. It happens. You know, peaks and roundabouts. Peaks and valleys. But this has been Owlboy, and I don't want to go too deeper just in case we get some massive epiphany that blows the game. But it's available now on the PC, various outlets. It's worth your time, guys, and if that's not the biggest compliment I can give a game, I don't know what is. So thank you very much for watching, and you take care now.